Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, June 26, 2022. A fun day of variety. That's right. Unlike the last 2 days where I was doing fighting games nonstop, today was variety again, all right? So, first of all, on the pre-stream podcast, we basically covered an amended schedule. And what I mean by that is I kind of had a better idea of what the schedule was going to be for the rest of the week now that we had seen what had happened with Capcom Fighting Collection and the like. And so we went over that. We had some fun Q&A and just interesting talking. Nothing too major on the pre-stream today, but it was a pretty lengthy one. It always ends up being pretty long when we start talking, right? I also give my full thoughts on the Capcom Fighting Collection after having played it now for 2 days, including some 7 hours of multiplayer. So if you're interested in that collection, be sure to check out the pre-stream from today. Then on the first stream, it was the continuation of Sonic Origins, where we finished up Sonic CD in the sloppiest way possible. First of all, as I play further into Sonic CD trying to get all the time gems by doing the bonus stages, the game gets ridiculously hard. Like, it doesn't even feel like Sonic anymore. The stages are designed in a way that you can't even free flow run through them. Like, you'll start, and all of a sudden, oh, here's a spike comes out of nowhere. Oh, lose all your rings. Why did they put a spike in the middle of the track where you're supposed to be free flowing, running, and enjoying yourself? They don't really do that in the other Sonic games, maybe rarely, but not very often. It was pretty ridiculous. And then some of the stages are mazes where you need to like either hit a switch or find an alternate way to get around. It's very confusing, especially compared to other Sonic games, okay? So I've started to rage at this. I'm annoyed because I have like one time gem left to get them all and get the better ending of the game. And I can't get it because I just can't grab 50 rings and get to the end of the stage to enable the bonus stage. And time's running out. I only have like 2 worlds left. Then, at the end of a stage that I finally kind of beat, my power goes out. Why? Because we are having a heat wave here in Washington State right now. So everyone around here has their air conditioner, if they have it, pumped up. So I get the feeling the power grid's probably being taxed right now. You know, it's very, very being pulled apart because everyone's using so much energy to stay cool. My power goes out, comes back on, and resets everything. So now I got to do the whole stage over again. We got to cycle the internet again. Like, wow. Anyway, the good news is, eventually I did beat Sonic CD and basically got the best ending of the game, okay? Then we moved on to Sonic the Hedgehog 2, my personal favorite Sonic game of all time. Because of some of the changes and improvements that they've done to this game, within an hour I was able to get all of the Chaos Emeralds and unlock Super Sonic, which is pretty crazy. I've done it before. I mean, I owned the game. It was my favorite Sonic game of all time. I played it a lot back in the day when I was a kid, and I got Super Sonic many times in my playthroughs of it, but never, obviously, for the internet. And what was funny about it was they improved a lot of Sonic 2. They actually redesigned the bonus stages, so now they run at smooth 60 frames per second, which they never did in the original game. And I actually really liked that. Also, some of the music sounds like, I swear it sounds like it's remixed. Maybe I'm wrong, but I swear it sounds like they've kind of redone some of the music in the game, and it sounds really good. So we ended up getting roughly halfway through Sonic 2. I got all the Chaos Emeralds, and we beat 4 stages. I think we ended up beating Casino Night Zone. So I think we beat 4. Yeah, and I think there's still at least 4 more stages left in the game, okay? So it was a great stream. I had a great time. Support was all right. I'm not going to complain. There was a good amount of people, super chatting and okay tips. I think we made like maybe $60 in tips or something like that. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. Then on the late stream, oh, so by the way, what's left in the collection? Well, the rest of Sonic 2, the second half, and then Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is essentially 2 games in one, so it's the longest Sonic game. I'm assuming it's going to take us maybe about 2 more major streams to beat Sonic Origins. Probably in the next one, we'll finish Sonic 2 and start Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and probably in the last one, we'll beat everything. And that's the collection, okay? On the late stream tonight, we returned to Skyrim after hours. Next to last stream of Skyrim, what did we do tonight? Well, we did a fun Daedric mission, which was really weird. The Wabajak mission, for those who remember that. It's a really odd mission. And then we did 2 dragon masks that we had to find. Dragon Priest masks, that is. And both of them were very lengthy dungeons that I had to kind of crawl through and get the masks. So at this point, what's left in the game? There's still some side quests, but I don't think I'm going to do them. I'll be honest with you. I think what we're going to do next time around is continue with the story, because the next to last Dragon Priest mask is in the story. And then, once you get it, you can go to Labyrinthian and use all those Dragon Priest masks to unlock the final secret mask. So we need to get the final mask along the story to do that. Alright? So that's probably what we're doing. when we play this again on Tuesday night, which means essentially the next stream of Skyrim is the conclusion of the Skyrim Anniversary Edition playthrough. It's over 140 parts, I think, at this point. It's going to be awesome. I hope you'll be there for that, all right? Now, something else did happen tonight. I'm not going to go into detail about it right now. Tomorrow on the pre-stream podcast, I'm going to fully explain the entire situation in its detail about Keemstar, all right? This guy has been trying to interact with me and or get me involved in stuff with him for months. I'm not involved in it, but he keeps trying and causing drama. Tonight, he derailed my stream on purpose, trying to get attention, and I banned him because I had enough of his shit. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to tell the full story on the pre-stream podcast of what's really going on with this guy, because I get the feeling that there's something up. I don't know what's up with this guy, honestly. I want nothing to do with him, all right? So tomorrow morning on the pre-stream, a major segment will be to tell you guys about, you know, my history with the guy, what I know of him, what I think of him, and how he tried to get involved in my shit this year, which I'm not interested in, yet he still keeps trying to interject himself into my life and my content. You would think now that he's now banned from my streams and my Twitter, he'll leave me alone. Maybe not. But I'm going to fully explain all this in the morning so I can clear the air, at least from my side, of what's going on with this guy, because I don't know what the hell his problem is. But it was pretty ridiculous. He comes onto my Skyrim stream trying to completely derail it, saying insulting things. He's an asshole. So I'm going to talk about this tomorrow morning. Get it out of the way. That'll be the end of it, because I want no interaction with this guy ever again. I'm done with this guy. In my eyes, it's just done, okay? All right, so that'll be tomorrow morning, okay? So what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's main gameplay stream will be the return to Castlevania Anniversary Collection, where I'm going to be doing Simon's Quest 2. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, the conclusion. Apparently, when we ended it last week, we were very close to beating it. I didn't get to beat it, but we were, like, right there. So I want to try to finish that up on tomorrow's first stream and then start Castlevania 3, which leaves all that RPG shit from Simon's Quest and moves back into the more linear, exciting, challenging levels of the classic Castlevania style that were in Castlevania 1. It returns in Castlevania 3, okay? That'll be the main stream tomorrow, and then tomorrow night, more Capcom Fighting Collection. Now, here's the thing. You will get to choose if you want to see offline combat. Do you want to see me do the arcade modes of, say, Red Earth and Cyberbots, 2 games that I've never played before, and explore them and see what they are? Or are you liking the online play and you want to see more of it? I'll leave it in your hands. We'll talk about it tomorrow on pre-stream. We'll see what people want, and we'll determine by the late stream what we're going to do, and I'll let you all know. Okay? Cool. So a full day of fun content tomorrow. Good variety. Then Tuesday is my last consecutive streaming day of the week, and Tuesday it's going to be more Sonic Origins on the first stream and the conclusion of Skyrim on the late stream. Okay, guys? One final thing before I take off. The poll for the Viewer's Choice playthrough is live. How do you vote on the Viewer's Choice game? Go to the main channel page here of DSP Gaming, community tab. The poll should be like right 1 or 2 posts down. It should be there. 5 games in the running, including Batman Arkham Asylum, Jack 2, Zelda 2, Fable Anniversary Edition, and my ear is itching me really bad if you're wondering. And, man, what was the last one? Now I'm having a brain fart. BioShock Infinite. Cool thing about this, I've only played any of these games only once. In the case of Zelda 2, I've never played it before. So these are either going to be more modernized takes on these playthroughs that are very old, or a whole original playthrough, all right? And a couple quick things. Yes, some games that were nominated have been removed. For example, people were nominating Mario Strikers, the new one, which we talked about recently on streams, that I'm not playing because it's all online play. There's 0 offline content to do. There's no story or anything. So what's the point of buying a game where I played online a few sessions and it's done, and I'm not going to be good at it because I'm not going to put any effort into it? It's bullshit. It's a waste of time. So that was exempt. And of course, idiots nominating dumb games like Catherine and shit that I already said outright over the years I'm not playing them. They still tried and failed. I'm not playing that, okay? But these are the 5 you guys nominated. Please vote. And the other thing I want you to know, don't be disheartened if you go ahead now and you take a look at the poll. And you might take a quick look and say, oh man, looks like this one game is way ahead, and there's no hope that the game that possibly I want to see is going to win. Okay? You might say that. Don't worry. And here's why I say don't worry. Because guess what? Whatever wins, I'm definitely playing, but I'm going to use this listing as a possible guide of other playthroughs you guys are interested in seeing over the summer. So even if, let's say, for example, Fable wins and we do that first, that doesn't mean I won't play what's also second place or third place. This is a good guide to the games that you guys wanted to see me play the most. So please vote. And even if your game ends up second or third place, there's still a good chance I'm going to play it. Okay? So please vote. Even if the game that you're looking for is not currently in first place, it still might get played. All right, guys? All right. So that is it. Thank you for watching the Daily Wrap. I will see you all in the morning for another full day of fun variety streaming. Peace out, and I'll see you then.